What's up, you fucking stupid hoes? In this video is gonna be about who is secretly the gayest in the friend group. We haven't done a video like this, so basically we're gonna break down who exactly is the gayest based on some real statistics. And so anyway, guys, make sure you like and subscribe, and as always, enjoy. Is Evan Marsh the gayest in the friend group, or is he? Well, what I think he's just, I would say he's pretty freaky. He's not gay, but he definitely has this freaky side where he gets pretty excited. It could be whether or not he is, vaping, or he's just excited that all the homies are there and you start saying, dude, let's just start fucking and shit. He's like on the bed while he's saying that. So could be signs of freaky, but I think it's definitely in between maybe and freaky. So I'm just gonna put it freaky. I think he's just freaky. Is Finn the gayest? Now, Finn allegedly, I'm not sure. He sort of has this sort of freaky side and sort of gay side, so it's hard to say. But is he the gayest? I think maybe not. I don't know if he is. But allegedly, according to Mr. Ben Moore, I quote, I saw his wingaling inside the hot tub. I'm not sure. I think allegedly something must have slipped out. I'm not entirely sure. So we're going to figure that. Eventually, Ben, hope you get back to me about that question. Leave in the comments below. Let us know. If not, then well, it's allegedly story, so it's not. Maybe it's true, but maybe it is. You never know. So I'm just gonna put Finn at freaky as well. Definitely freaky, close to gay every once in a while. And so yeah. Is Alex Spanos the freakiest of the group? I think Alex is the most straightest person I think anybody's ever met in their life. Alex kind of has this sort of way to make sure he's not gay. Like, he's just always never freaky, but he's always just straight as an arrow. So that's an automatic straight to the show. Yeah, not gay. Next up, we have Ben Moore. Now, this guy the gayest in the group? I think this guy might be the gayest motherfucker I've ever met in my life. There are videos, allegedly, of him twerking everywhere, and not allegedly, like literally twerking, pants off, butt ass naked, running around naked while drunk, allegedly. He is just the most freakiest guy anybody's ever met.
I'm not gonna lie.
And quite frankly, I think he might be the gayest. I don't know. There's might some other people, obviously on the list, in the friend group that we haven't discussed yet. But I quote from Noah: "We maked out at Nordheimer." So I don't know what was going on over there. They must have been high on acid or something. So anyway, maybe I don't think so. Anyway, so I'm just gonna put Ben at gay, super gay. I wish there was a super gay tier, but yeah, he's very freaky, and yeah. So on to the next person. Is Aiden Shelton the gayest in the group? I think he's definitely up there. He's definitely freaky. I think he's probably higher than Everett and Finn on the freaky list. The two list. He's in between gay and freaky. It really just comes down to just the assumption that him and Ben Moore had the sexual intercourse. Now, I quote from Skylar, they definitely butt fucked. So, that's what Skylar said. So this is based off of a true story. I believe this is what happened. He always seems to just be freaky with Ben. When Ben's like at the gym and he's doing squats, he'll like spank his butt. So it's a little bit of a maybe freaky in between gay. So I'm just gonna put Aiden at top of freaky. He's definitely up there. Anyway, on to the next person. Is the enemy grab the case in the fan group? Is he gay? I quite frankly think he is actually a maybe. Now he does do some little flirty talk to like Van and Noah and Finn and Dylan. So he does do these little he'll do that kind of what Eat Shelton does where he'll like say I want to eat your booty or whatever. So it just depends on how he's feeling. I think he is definitely in the not really category here. I'm just gonna put him not really. I don't think Aiden is gamming his girlfriend. Well, Ben does too. So, yeah, maybe his girlfriend better know sooner or later. So, anyway, yeah, on to the next person. Is Noah one of the gayest persons in the group? Secretly the gayest. I think Noah is actually probably one of the maybe, if not above, then on the secretly. I think Noah is secretly one of the gayest persons, but under circumstances. So Noah has to be kind of smoking weed a lot, and then he starts to get, you start drinking, and then we'll be getting wasted, and then so him and Ben, once Noah gets wasted, Noah will just start going on top of Ben, ripping off his clothes, kind of biting his biceps, biting his pectoral muscles, and he'll just start, we can freak you with that. And so he's one of the persons right there. But when he's not doing drinking or smoking, I think Noah is definitely in the maybe, so it just depends on the circumstances of the situation at the moment. But when it did come to Nordenheimer, he did make out with Ben Moore and was on acid with him, and they were doing all sorts of little sexy things. So that is the yeah, that's with that. So I'm just gonna put Noah in the maybe category, but under circumstances, he can go to the gay tier. On to the next person. Is Skylar the gayest in the group? Skylar is definitely not the gayest. He is probably, quite frankly, one of the straightest. So he's going to go right below. Not quite as straight as Alex Faust, but I'm going to put him right in the straight category, right below him. Anyway, on to the next person.
Guys, I think the cops are going to fucking arrest me, man. Shit's going down, man.
Is Dylan one of the gayest in the group? I don't know. He's definitely in the maybe, probably in between maybe and freaky. Under circumstances when he's drunk, I would say he's definitely maybe in the freak zone. But then again, when there was when Ian Shelton, Ben Moore, and Everett Marsh did a streaky, they were just completely naked in his backyard. He was not fond of that. His neighbors were gonna sort of, and there was also cameras at his house, so his parents could see, what was going on, and so it was a little bit of a. He definitely was not into that. So, I think, quite frankly, Dylan has his moments where he is, quite frankly, a little bit of a freakazoid, but unfortunately, I'm gonna have to put him at maybe. I would say not as probably below Noah. Not really, but he's definitely in the maybe. Anyway, on to the next person. That's person actually, so. Last but not least, we have Aiden. So is Aiden one of the gays? Secretly, one of the gayest in the group. Quite frankly, Aiden is probably not really at all. It's hard to say, but I think not really. There was some moments where he was like saying he wants to eat Ben's ass, or it's just the common thing that goes around in the group is So, but then again, I don't think so. So I'm gonna put him in not really tier. So yeah. Hi guys, so looks like that concludes our tier list, and this is the tier list. So we have found out through, quite frankly, a lot of evidence and research done, and we have found that Venmore is, quite frankly, the gayest in the group. So, goodness, like who could have guessed, right? So, anyway, guys, if you guys like this video, especially comment down below, and maybe we'll do another one of these, you never know, in a different type of category. Maybe who is the smartest or who is the straight, no, well, who is the, I don't know. Anyway, just let me know, okay? See you guys. Oh, I farted, sorry.